Well, hello there, gorgeous beings, and my wonderful butterflies. How are you? So, this video is very special to me. If you don't know me, by the way, my name is Zari Love, and I am the owner of Womb Prism, and this is my channel. If you enjoy this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, of course. But today I wanted to talk about something very special. I wanted to speak about a topic that is something I want to say special to me because I've done this before in the past and I saw results from it, and I'm just getting back into it. Basically, this is called working with a candle, a 7-day candle to be exact. And as you can see on your screen, there is a picture of a white candle that I did burn. And I asked this candle to do some amazing things for me and to open the road for me and regarding my intention. And I know that it worked. I am very satisfied with this candle. As you can see, this candle burned relatively clean. You can see like rings on the outside of the candle. And usually when you see rings, excuse me, I'm sorry. I seem to have a frog in my throat. Anyway, when you see like rings on the outside of your 7-day candle glass, it usually means this is a progression of the work that you're doing for this particular intention, or it's giving you a time frame for when this particular intention will happen or take place. So just pay very close attention to those things whenever you are burning a 7-day candle and it finishes. This candle in particular I want to speak about because when I first burned this white candle, it was fine. So what I did was I did dress the candle. When I dressed the candle, I put olive oil on the outside of the glass, and I put not olive oil, I'm sorry, I meant to say coconut oil. I didn't use any olive oil because at the time I didn't believe that I had any in the cabinet, so I used coconut oil. And little did I know, coconut oil is actually in terms of spiritual purposes, coconut oil is used to purify your energy, and it is used to cleanse. But at the time when I was burning this candle on the 1st of April, I didn't know that. Anyway, I put coconut oil all on the outside of the jar. And I put coconut oil inside of the jar and on top of the candle. I started rubbing it on the candle. And I didn't poke any holes in it. Some people poke holes in their candle. I did for the yellow candle, but that's another video. Anyhow, I put orange glitter on the top. Now, orange is a very good color for success if you're trying to manifest some type of success with your intention. So orange is a very good color for that. So just keep in mind, if you're looking for any type of breakthrough or success, definitely you want to use orange glitter. So I put orange glitter on the top, and I put orange glitter on the outside of the candle, as you can see. And I put coconut oil on the outside of the candle glass. and I put it inside. And then I lit the flame. Of course, I put my intention under the candle. I wrote on a piece of paper what I wanted, and I set the actual candle on that intention paper, and then I lit the candle. When I lit this candle, it wasn't as high of a flame, so I was a little bit worried about it, because I said to myself, oh, if the candle light is tiny, then something must not be resonating with the candle, or the intention is weak in some ways. But I didn't worry about it. I just kept the candle lit. And all of a sudden, I started to notice that the actual flame was getting stronger, and I had never witnessed something like that. And I can't remember how long it took for the candle to get actually stronger, but it got stronger, and smoke started coming from the candle itself. It looked like it was coming from the fire itself, not necessarily from the glass, but it was coming from the flame itself. So as the flame was burning, it looked as though it was white smoke coming from the flame, and the candle was jumping severely. It was a large flame, and it was jumping severely. So I said to myself, there is no way I can leave this candle burning and go to sleep, because I was afraid that maybe it would break or something would set on fire while I was asleep. So I didn't leave. I stayed awake and watched it. And this candle burned so quickly at the top, and it was burning and burning, but I didn't really focus on the glass. I was just focusing on the flame. And so I left it like that, and I just continued to watch TV until it calmed down. And then I noticed that it calmed down towards, I'd say, the middle part of the top. And I didn't worry about it. I just kept the candle lit because I was satisfied. I was like, well, if the candle is a good flame, high flame, that's a good thing. That means your attention is working. So I was happy at this point. I didn't have to watch it anymore. The next morning, when I woke up, I noticed that there was soot at the top of the glass. So that let me know that there was some negativity surrounding this intention. And usually when you see black soot around that top of the candle, it usually means negativity, witchcraft of some sort. So I took it as, some of the people that were around me may have had negative influences surrounding my intention. Maybe they didn't want to see me. Maybe they didn't want to see that intention happen for me due to jealousy or negativity. So the candle, in a sense, was burning that away. Or the spirit guides, or good energy, positive energy. My spirit guides were burning all of that away for me. And then I noticed that there was a ring, as you can see at the top of the candle, there was a ring of glitter. And I thought that was so beautiful. And I looked this up online, and it said that whenever you see burst of glitter of some kind, or any type of burst of glitter rings on the in the inside of the 7-day candle, it usually means that it's a burst of energy from the good spirits who are taking this intention into account and who are helping to make your intention come true. So it was a really, really good sign. I was so happy at that point. And then by this point, it was burning relatively clean. I was so satisfied. So I just continued to let it burn, and it burned all the way down. And I say by the 4th day, it was done burning. But I want to mention something. At the beginning, it was jumping the flame, but towards the end, the flame was very steady. So that let me know that my spirit guides, the universe, God, had heard the intention, and they were going to make sure that this happened. And I didn't have to worry about anything at all. And that the only work that I needed on my part was to just continue to believe in myself that this has already happened. And I looked inside the candle, and I saw that little tiny little silver plate that the wick stands on. That was covered in glitter. I have a picture of it here. And it seemed like, if you look at it, it looks like a little swirl. And I was like, oh my goodness, that is so pretty. A swirl of glitter on that little plate, and just a little speck of the wick that was burning. And it just told me that all the negativity is gone surrounding this intention. And your life regarding this intention is going to be filled with glitter. So don't worry. And it just was amazing. I am very satisfied how this candle burned. And I want to announce that my intention did come true.